What's up, Ada Nation? Welcome to Dapp Central, your home for everything blockchain and crypto. My name's Fareed. As a part of today's video, we're diving into 3 brand new partnerships just announced by the team at Emurgo. If you're not familiar with Emurgo, one of the 3 founding entities or 3 founding arms for Cardano, in addition to IOG and the Cardano Foundation. Now, the first will be dealing with a platform called Sonarverse, which aims to basically bring blockchain data to the masses and institutional companies. And I want to break down exactly how that ties into Emurgo. Second, a platform called Trireme, which aims to basically provide liquidity and additional market making services, very similar to a partnership with GSR that we saw announced about 2 to 3 months back. Now, last but not least, we've got an educational partnership with Roster teaming up with the team at Emurgo to provide master classes focusing on Cardano adoption, how to build in the ecosystem, as well as one specific course for developers using Icon. As always, if it's your first time stopping by, my goal is to help you find your way here within the growing Cardano space. If you appreciate content like this, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. If you want to support the channel, then consider delegating with the official Dapp Central stake pool, which is stake pool ticker DAPP. Now, I'm currently on the road. Hopefully, I'll be back here within the next couple of days. But during this time here, I've been able to enjoy the Olympics. Hopefully you guys have been able to do that as well and just really get some time off of crypto. So a friendly reminder here, as price continues to fluctuate, we've just seen Bitcoin touch, I want to say 49,000 earlier today, seeing over, I want to say it was $300 million worth of liquidations. Take some time away from the screens, enjoy your family, enjoy your loved ones, especially right now when there's so much going on here in the crypto space. That said, let's jump straight on in here. The very first partnership announced with Sonarverse, stating Emurgo partners with Sonarverse HQ to integrate on-chain data for Cardano into their leading blockchain data infrastructure platform. Now, I'll leave the link to Emurgo's official Twitter account down below. Make sure to follow them, but also turn on notifications to make sure that you catch all of these breaking news announcements in real time. So as it reads here, Sonarverse provides SOC 2 type data as well as GDPR compliant data to their institutional and enterprise clients with over 60 blockchains in their current network using state-of-the-art big data architecture. So they're adding and expanding their arsenal here with the addition of Cardano. Moving over, I want to read a couple of sentences here from the official blog that was released by Emurgo, stating Sonarverse provides an extensive collection of queryable tables for Cardano's entire on-chain history. Among the growing applications for Cardano data are enterprise clients such as financial institutions, research platforms, risk intelligence firms, and crypto tax accounting platforms rely on their data sets to power their use cases on Cardano. Now, they don't actually list any specific clients. I'll be digging a little bit deeper into sort of their partners or people that they have listed as their clients to see exactly who are among them that could be using this data to better understand Cardano. But again, because I'm not currently home, I just don't have the time to do that. But definitely stay tuned. I'll have additional content breaking down exactly what these partnerships entail. In closing, prospective investors can now explore Cardano's ecosystem activity metrics. Auditors can also access near real-time wallet balances and transactions, and analytic platforms can also analyze token holder distributions amongst other use cases that they currently support. So for anybody who just wants to find out more about some of the on-chain analytics, they can now go ahead and do that using all of the big data architecture that Sonarverse provides. Jumping over into their official website here, we've got all of the 60 different blockchains that they currently support. As you can see there, we have some of the high demand spotlight networks, which include TON, Tron, of course, Solana. We've got Cosmos, the Ethereum Beacon Chain or Ethereum 2.0, the Prevenance blockchain, XRP, Aptos, Base, and ZK Sync. They've then also got a breakdown there highlighting all of the EVM-based ecosystems that they provide coverage for. And then last but not least, we've got some of the non-EVM networks, which as you guys can see there includes Algorand and Cardano as well. So really, really good news to see that we are being included here in their non-EVM list. A lot of times we just get looked over. This has not been one of those instances. If you want to find out more about Sonarverse, I'll leave the link to the official website down below, but it is available at sonarverse.com. And here they break down some of the data quality standards. And then I believe on the homepage, they do break down some of their existing partners and or clients. So that's the first partnership there. Moving over to the second one, this is a partnership with a platform called Trireme. where it states that Emergo announces a strategic partnership with Trireme Trading, an industry-leading crypto ecosystem platform offering unparalleled market making and trireme trading strategies, as well as an incubator or a launch pad through a platform called Harbor, and last but not least, a cutting-edge quantitative strategy system offered through Trireme Capital. So it looks like there's a couple of different pieces here that are coming together when it comes to Trireme. Number one, market making, which we know that we desperately need here in the Cardano ecosystem. We have seen a very similar partnership announced with Emergo in GSR, and I did release a fully dedicated video breaking that down. But if you missed this particular news here, this again was surrounding a platform that just provides liquidity and that does market making. So number one, bringing Cardano to centralized exchanges, really big names here. But then in addition to that, supporting market making by actually providing liquidity to facilitate quickly moving in and out of the Cardano asset. Now, with the actual GSR partnership, they did also mention providing more visibility to Cardano native assets or Cardano specific tokens, right? Which basically are the root or the life of the actual ecosystem. So the partnership with GSR, not just focusing on market making for ADA, but also for Cardano native tokens or for Cardano native projects. Now, in addition to that, we did also see the fact that GSR be ramping up some of their educational initiatives, aiming to provide more quality content to let people understand what the actual Cardano ecosystem is all about. So we've also seen a very similar theme here with the partnership with Trireme, where they will also be providing educational content surrounding the Cardano ecosystem. Now, that said, again, we haven't had any sort of official projects being listed as projects that will be going through liquidity incentives or that will be getting in liquidity incentives. We also haven't actually heard about who would be going through their incubation processes, but you could imagine that a lot of startups, which we have seen a lot of token launches for in the ecosystem as of late, could be up for that. Now, jumping over to the official Trireme website, it does break down here that they've been integrated in more than 10 separate decentralized exchanges. They've also gotten to the point where they've got over $30 million worth of daily volume with over 150 separate listings. I'll leave the link to this down below. But again, just touching on a few separate things, we've seen Emergo focusing on partnerships as of late. I do have an upcoming video sitting down with Amar Singh, who is the lead of the business development sector for Emergo, talking about liquidity, talking about stable coins, because again, keep in mind that Anzins is launching a stable coin labeled or known as USDA, and that'll be backed by Emergo. However, they've basically given the actual product over to a separate company. However, they will be in charge of the tech. So keep that in mind. USDA is coming. But in that interview, I talked to Amar about liquidity. We talk about education, interoperability, and just adoption. So stay tuned for that. That should hopefully be coming out here within the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, as I get ready to jump into the very last piece here for today's video, if you have found any portion of today's update to be helpful while I'm on the road here, please make sure to smash that thumbs up if it's your first time stopping by the channel and you want more content like this. Consider subscribing to Dapp Central. And last but not least, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure to go ahead and leave those down below. And I am a single stake pool operator, so if you want to support that way as well, you can go ahead and do so by delegating to the official Dapp Central stake pool. All right, jumping into the very last piece here, we've got a partnership with Roster, where it states here that Emergo is thrilled to announce a strategic partnership with Roster Web3, a leader in emerging technology education and product development. So this really aligns with what I'm doing here on the channel, which is hopefully providing you guys with more educational content and just information about what's actually going on here, not just within Cardano, but within the growing blockchain space. Now, it states here that this strategic partnership will focus on expanding Emergo EDU's course offerings. If you're not aware, Emergo does have their own crypto classes or blockchain-based classes. Let me use the right terminology there. And I've actually had Narendra here on the channel talk about some of their course offerings. I'll leave the link to that particular video down below. Now, moving over here, there is another just very brief piece that I want to highlight. As we can see there, we've got one of the members representing Emergo there. And then scrolling down, we've got highlights here when it comes to different master classes. And then I was looking at some of their FAQs or frequently asked questions, which we can see here again, a mention of Emergo. And at the very bottom here, let's see, it basically breaks down what types of educational programs they offer. It states here that they provide accredited mini MBA courses. They also provide specialized master classes, and these are all aimed at different industries. and targeted courses of field like finance, marketing, legal, and compliance, as well as governance. As we get ready to close out here, I want to highlight basically what Emergo sees themselves developing with Roster and their Web3 initiatives for education. So it states here that with the shared vision for fostering a robust ecosystem of skilled professionals, the partnership will focus on expanding Emergo's existing innovative learning models, including topics on gamification strategies, comprehensive learning architectures, and NFT incentive models. In closing, it states that the collaboration will also launch a brand new Icon programming language curriculum, which will focus on enabling developers to build and launch Cardano dApps much faster and much simpler. That will wrap it up here for today's video. Again, highlighting 3 separate partnerships that have been recently announced by Emergo. One with Sonarverse, again, really making a lot of the underlying analytics here within the ecosystem readily available for outsiders and business professionals. We've got the partnership with Trireme for market making and liquidity services. And then last but not least, Roster partnering up with Emergo for boosting the educational side of things with respect to Cardano. That will wrap it up here for today's update. I hope you guys found this to be helpful. If you did, again, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. If it's your first time stopping by, consider subscribing to the channel. And last but not least, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those down below. That said, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.